Hey, what's up, y'all? Just gonna make a quick video on the chimera. I just finished the normal run, as you can see. Got 13 million. Most of it coming from Geo and his passive. But as you can see, I have Demytha on the team. She's actually really good. She brought in the most heals, but her A2 helps out with the Viper form, and her A3 with the block damage. So I'm just gonna do a run on easy. Just to do my easy battle and show you guys. Yeah, let's get started. Yeah, I'm so glad I built her. So glad I pulled her. I only pulled her recently. I only got one copy. Have her on all speed. I was gonna put her on my Demon Lord team. I've tried that team out on a couple of tries on Brutal, but they don't really last too long. I need to make them tankier. They don't even make it to turn 20 on that boss, because he just one-shots them, my whole team. Had an interesting day today. I couldn't go to work because it was snowed in. My mom's car couldn't make it out the driveway, and there was no taxi, so couldn't go to work. And I got the day off tomorrow. That's pretty cool. But I do work Sunday. Hopefully the snow melts. I don't want to miss another day. And I know if I order a taxi, it'll be expensive, considering the weather conditions. But we'll see. Have you guys had any luck with the relics? Like the forging relics? I got 2 of I think the molten death bells. I put one on skill because she's in a stun set for like PvP, and I put the other on my Eric's because she has a stunner on her A2. And that relic, it boosts the wearer's turn meter by 10% when they land stunned. There's a bunch of other buffs attached to it too, but it's done primarily for me. Let's do this again. There's a big difference between easy and normal chimera. It's crazy. Save that for... Oh wait, no, we can't really land debuffs on the next one. Oops. Oh well. Don't really know what to talk about. Like, nobody's seen my last video. I was hoping it would get some attention. Just talking about life and what it means, but like, after I made that video, I drew a comment. It said the meaning of life changes as you do, because you're not really the same person throughout your whole life, and if you are, that's crazy. I don't know how you would manage that, but as life changes, so do you, and so does the meaning of life. What I said in that video is how I feel right now, but who knows how I'll feel in the future. I can't predict the future. Speaking of which, I just saw a video. I forgot by who. Dang. I should have memorized it. But I think you could look it up on YouTube. The experiments that prove free will is an illusion, I think it's called. And it's basically that, like how to deal with like epilepsy, they would cut the brain, they would separate the brain because it's connected by the corpus callosum, I think it's called. It's probably not, it's probably something else. Watch that video, guys. It's pretty interesting. Basically talking about how there is no free will, which is pretty bizarre. I like to think I have free will, but I mean, who knows? If everything's determined, I mean, I wouldn't know what to think about that, honestly. This form is so annoying with its reflect damage. Let me put on ×2, so we're not here forever. Forgot about that. I like fighting this boss in ×1. Just to take it all in. Nah, not like that yet. It's too early. Alright, now's a good time. Hope we don't lose Geo. Ooh. Jeez. This one is so annoying. And as much as I like this boss, I like that you only face the altar forms, each one twice. And after this, we're gonna have to face this boss again. But I'm glad it's only another time. When this boss first came out, I thought its forms were random, like it would randomly change instead of being like fixed. I'm so glad it's fixed instead of random. Imagine facing this thing 2 times in a row with its reflect damage. Look at those debuffs, dude. Hey, I'm not too worried about that on Geo. Just keep A1ing. What do you guys think? Is there free will, or do you think everything's determined? Predetermined? Because I think about it, some physics video I've seen, I'm not claiming to be an expert, this is just from what I've watched. It's the past, present, and future are all one. Like there is no distinction, it's all happening at the same time. It's just that our brains perceive it from, I should have used his A2, from one direction, you know, from past to present. It's just as far as our brains are able to tell it. In reality, it's like the future, it's already happened. We're just waiting to walk into it. I don't know, man. Science is a trip. It really is. Which is also something I talked about in my last video. Kinda. Not really. Not too much. Just touched on the topic. Just waiting to get to the next one, because that one, it deals more damage than the rest, except for Viper maybe. But would reflect damage on it. I mean, with Geo's passive, when you put an HP burn on it, racks up the points. Big time. Yeah, this thing, blind form. Yeah, on my normal run, I was like, actually had less points at this point. I only had like 1 million, but then this form jumped it to 3 million thanks to Geo. I don't want block damage. I want this thing to land its hits. Alright, that wasn't too crazy. Guess because it's on easy. Get rid of these B-guys. I'm pretty excited about the relics. I don't know, I haven't looked at all of them in the index, and no, I don't know what they all do, but they're new. They're pretty cool in my opinion. It adds a new dimension to the game. And then the gemstones, they add even more to it. Ooh, he did a lot of damage to himself there. But yeah. But so far so good on my goal, not spending a dime on this game in the current year, 2025. I'm gonna try to do that for the rest of my time playing this game, because I talked about in another video of mine how a game I used to play just got shut down like a month ago or 2 months ago. Just out of the loop, you can't even download it. And you know, nothing lasts forever, so it's gonna happen to this game too eventually. When? I don't know, because this game makes a lot of money, but that game did too. The other game I was talking about, the Walking Dead Road to Survival. So who knows? The funny thing about that game, The Walking Dead, in global chat, a lot of people say, "Oh, this game is dying. This game is dying." They've been saying that for years, and it lasted a decade, or close to it, not quite. But I couldn't guess how long this game has left. I mean, when did it come out? 2018, 2019? It'll probably last to like 2029, and they'll probably be like, "Yeah, whatever. We could do without it." Or who knows, it might last even longer. That's why I can't wait to get an Xbox. I want to play Gears of War again, and I want to make videos on it. You know, just doing playthroughs with my stupid commentary, because I used to play those games a lot, the first three. The campaign so much, I would just start making stuff up, start speaking over the characters with my own dialogue. I don't know how well that'll translate on YouTube, but we'll see. First I gotta get the system and TV. Just moved out of state, so money's kind of tight right now, so I could get back on my feet. We're almost to the Viper form. Now we gotta save that. We gotta save her. A2 and A3. We can use this now. can't use it on the Viper. It'll put it on the whole team. And I almost had a flawless run on normal, but I forgot the Viper can put HP burn on the whole team if you put HP burn on it, and it killed Godseeker. She was the only one that died. Other than that, it was a good run. Don't want to make that same mistake twice though. Yeah, this new boss is cool, but it's also very annoying. And earlier, I was testing out some different combinations in the classic arena. Eric's and skill go good together. Just stuns for days. If you put skill in a stun set, and then you put the molten death bell on her, it'll boost her turn meter, and then it's even more with Eric's because I have my Eric's at 100% crit rate. I don't know how I did it, but I'm glad I did. And no. So she's boosting her own turn meter, and then with the molten death bell, it's boosting it by an extra 10%. So she just keeps getting turns. I was about to use the A3. Oops. It's probably gonna use this ability next. Let's do this. Alright, there's heal reduction. I'm pretty sure it's 100%, so there's no point using his A3. Probably should have drank some water before this. My mouth is getting dry. Yeesh, no mercy. Ooh, get smitten, getting. Bam. Now we're gonna transform. We survived that. But yeah, as you can see, Demytha really comes in clutch during the Viper form. She decreases the turns for the poison block damage, so that your team doesn't get poison damage on their turn. It's only for one turn though, but it does help. Pretty much what I want to show you guys, so just keep running this. Let's see how much damage you get back up. Yeah. Can't wait for the next big update because of being able to do backgrounds in the battle. I mean the background. So if you like farm campaign for your food in the background and just do other things. I don't know how far to go. I don't know if you could do two things at once, like campaign battles or dungeons, and yeah. I don't know. I didn't read the thing, I just heard about it. Maybe I should start reading the digest so I know what I'm talking about. But ultimately it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just a video game. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I sometimes avoid watching those videos. They talk about the updates and what's to come. Because, you know, a lot of people, they act angry, but they still play the game. You know, if it was really bad, they would just stop. It's no big deal. Because, I mean, it's not like this game can help you defy gravity or be immortal. You know, it's inconsequential. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's just for fun. That's what I play games for fun. At least that's what I say, you know. I like to compete, but I'm a very poor competitor. You know, I'm only at 9 million damage right now. You know, some other YouTuber will probably be at like this crazy high on a harder difficulty, you know, but it's whatever. I ain't tripping over it. The only thing I am tripping over is the neighborhood I moved in. One of the neighbors said sometimes the power can go out for like a week. So I hope it doesn't happen, but if they're telling the truth, you know, there's gonna be a week where I can't play this game. I have to save my phone battery for my alarm to get up for work, to order cabs if I need to. Yeah, let's heal Geo up. I don't want him to die. And then we would have to spend a turn to revive him. We're almost done. 25 more turns to go. I'm terrible at math, by the way. Let's get rid of these debuffs. Give me that speed, boy. Geo's so cool. At least in my opinion. I didn't pull him till like 2 years into this game. Would really change my account. I'm able to do dungeons I wasn't able to do before. If only I could use him in Fire. Well, I do use him in Fire Knight because of his A3. It takes away the turn meter. But I can't go far in Fire Knight. That's probably what I should really focus on next. Is making a good Fire Knight team. Because I'm stuck on, well, not stuck. I made stage 18, but it takes forever. So I just grind 16, stage 16. but I definitely need to step it up there. What area of the game are you guys like focused on, or a little, it's a weak point for you guys? What you guys want to step up? Another area I want to do good is in Hydra. And I drop videos on it to get the bare minimum chest. But bare minimum is not what I want. I want to max out those chests. He's about to transform. But I'm pretty close to getting Mithrala. I think I'm at like 87 shards for her. And she seems to be quite the catch. Her kit, at least. I don't know where I would use her though. I would have to see. I remember when I first started playing this game, and you see the boss's health bar. I was in a clan by myself just so I could grind out Demon Lord, because the first clan I was ever in, they kicked me out because I was really bad at the game, like worse than now. And I wasn't able to get any chests on the clan boss, like I couldn't get the minimum, so they kicked me out. So I started my own clan and focused on Demon Lord. And when I was the first time, after I was able to build my account, I one-shotted it on one key. But I was like, why isn't it dying? Its health bar should be low. I should be, it should be dead. I didn't know that it went on forever, that it had like an infinite life after that. I was just like stuck turn after turn, like when is it gonna drop? That was a long time ago. Not that long, but still. I've only been playing for 2 years, closing in on 3 years in a couple months. I think I started in March of 2022. I think that's right. Does this get rid of 100 gauge? Oh, it does. Nice. Nice. Oh, he was smitten. I didn't know. There really was a smitten kitten there. Can't wait to get another Xbox. I don't know if they released the PS5 Pro yet, but that thing, I'm pretty sure Xbox is gonna want to compete. So I'm sure they're gonna come out with their own thing, but I'm not sure I'll be able to afford it. I'll probably just buy a Series X and just wait for the new one to be lowered in price. See if I can get a deal on it. But I really like playing Gears of War. I want to make videos on it. On those games, for the first 3, I was able to beat them by myself on Insane, the hardest difficulty. It was a lot of fun doing that. The first time I beat them was with my cousin. I remember I was playing Gears of War 2 and I made it kind of far on Insane by myself. But I kept dying a lot. And I told him about it. He was like, hey, it was Gears of War 2. Like, hey, You mind starting over with me so I can finish it on Insane 2? I was like, sure. So we did. It took us a long time. Because we were both young and pretty bad at that game. But we did it. I remember the Scourge fight. It had like Lambent Tiggers, and it was just a pain having to avoid them and Scourge's gun. And I want to report that. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, I really need water. Doesn't help, I'm under like 3 blankets. It's super cold out here. Yeah, whatever. This one too. I think the Vibe performs next, so we wouldn't be able to use those. This run is almost done. According to the timer, it's been 32 minutes, and that's on ×2. My normal one was quicker. It was on ×1. Don't know how that happened. I guess because of my commentary. I'm sure you guys noticed me taking pauses. I'm talking, like right now. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna say. Cause I do these cold. You know, I don't have anything to talk about beforehand. Except for my last video. But even then, like I have to like improv. Let's try it in reverse. Let's try this first. Yeah, we want to increase the duration of the buffs. And heal reduction, nice. Yeah, this boss is a real pain in the neck. Probably should try to steal the speed, but whatever. No biggie. No biggie. Biggie Smalls. What type of music do you guys listen to? Anything? Specific genres? I like hip hop, rock, metal, trance, indie. I like post rock a lot. If you guys don't know what post rock is, just look it up. If you like rock music and metal, I think you'll like post rock. It's kind of like, not really in between, but kind of. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Try to get the Heelys up. Let's try this again. Oops. That would have been a mistake. Sometimes listen to country, but not really. Like once in a blue moon, I will. But it's not really my thing. I like hip-hop music, but it's kind of funny to me. Because a lot of the songs, not all of them of course, but a lot of the songs just talk about the same thing. It's pretty funny to me, but I find it like fascinating how, you know, it talks about the same thing, but we're able to like bring new perspectives to it. You know, just materialism and drugs, but they mix the words around and it works. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I do find it funny. I listen to reggae too, just a little bit. Alright, we're closing in on the end. I thought this run would go a lot faster. Sorry about that, guys, and shout out to the ones who stuck around to the end. Y'all are real, especially over my really amateur commentary. I'll try to get better as time goes on, but yeah. Thank you, you guys. Really. And let me know if you do stick around. You know, write in the comments like, hey, I made it to the point where you asked if everybody sticks around, or if anybody. Just get this over with, put on auto. Oh man. There we go. Geo with a whopping 11 million. And Demytha right behind him. Well, not right behind him, not by a long shot, but second highest. UDK with the third. Dang, skill. She got 2 million heals. Dope. Alright, I'll see you guys later.